Look where she is now, way down that path. Lena, where are you going? Lena! She was down that path there, so we probably saw. Lena! I don't think she was up the badness that time. I think she was getting lost. Come on now, Pep. I haven't lost, Luna. I was going to ask you to look for her. I give you in this ditch here now. That's probably all the block is down of the road. Now there might be an entrance coming in off here. You see, they won't let cars drive down that way. That's just access. But there's a wee gate up here. Might be able to park outside the gate. And then we'll come in, we'll go down that way then. Where's Lena gone? Where has Lena gone? No bother with you, Diesel. No bother with you. Hi, Diesel, I'm going to give you 2 biscuits. Look, Diesel, I'm going to give you a couple of biscuits. You've been such a good boy today, haven't you? Aye. No bother with Diesel. He needs practice coming back. Just wonder there's rabbits in there. That's a pretty fresh field there. Maybe wee rabbit burrows in there. There are a couple of wee gates down here now. Lena! Another place for wastewater. There's one of them on down the road as well. It must be to stop sudden storm surges. Holds on to a certain amount like a reservoir and releases it slowly. I would say probably, I don't know, like, but I know there's another one on down here. Where I parked the car, there's one down below that. So the water from the roads must run on there first, and then runs out of there into the burn. But there's a higher drain up, and I think it's the higher drain. That's the one. It's hard to know. Is that the overflow? Is it? Does it just try and suck away naturally, so it goes into the water, under the river slowly, rather than a surge? We've got fences now. Lena! Lena! So there's the old path now. It's been covered up with this. Lena! I'm pissed off now. She's going to go missing every 10 minutes. So they are going to have access to the main road. Oh, they're not there. There's access to the main road into here. So anybody needs access in here, they left a wee gap. A gap is the word. No gate on there. You see the tarmac's down to come in. Come on, that's right, Diesel. If we lose Luna, we lose her. Now the first time I thought she genuinely took a wrong way. Now this time she's deliberately took a wrong way. Luna! I see them trees are thick. I say there's rabbits in there. That's the way it is at the start of the other wood. Come on this way, Diesel. Diesel, can you find Luna? Probably Diesel wouldn't fit in between them. Too hard getting through there, Diesel. Luna! That must be 10 minutes or more she's away now, Diesel. Like she doesn't know this place, Pep. And I don't know it. You're going to get left behind. You are going to get left behind. I would love to batter you, you know that. I would love... See how these people can just batter the dogs with sticks? Life would be so easy, wouldn't it? Instead of that, I had to put up with the turmoil, like. I just have to accept that some days she may not come back. It's a bit like a bike racer or a skydiver, rock climber. You can't stop them. I'm not going to lock her up on a pen. I'll do the best I can for her, but she takes risks. Someday she may not come back. And she may not be lucky enough and get killed by a car or something. She might get impaled on something and have a slow death. And I won't be able to get near her or know where she is. But Luna! See how you put to get in there and get her. Luna, get out! Must be rabbits. Luna! What are you at? What are you at? Are you after wildlife? See, how could you hit that thing here? How could you hit her? Come on, you stay with me, honey. I know, Diesel. She's doing my head in bed. Nice. You're lucky, Diesel, you don't have to look after. So if I come back here, I'll stay away from this part. We're okay down the bottom. Oh, another wee poem. Can I read this poem or are you going to disappear? I'm not one for reading poems like, but they want a bit of effort. The lantern. Remember them alive. I think this is something to do with First, Second World War. When I think about it, you know. They did not plant so many trees here. One tree for every person that died or something. Remember them alive. Hold up this lantern against the dark night. Remember their lives. Live your own life in the light of the sun. Sam Burnside, 2018. Come on now, honey. But see, I ain't be right now. The ones that built that road should have to pay to remove them stones elsewhere and put a new path in. If people aren't going to get this part of the wood to see them, then wherever the entrance is, recreate something like this. Sure, it cost a right wee penny for them stones. Look at that wee drain. You always see them made out of wood, don't you? I've never seen one made out of rock. The nub. Never heard tell that word, the nub. In the beginning, the upspringing, normally uprising in this part of the country. In the beginning, the upspringing, before the tree, the acorn, before the acorn kernel. I do not understand that. Sam's lost me there. Sam Burnside, 2018. The nub. What is the nub? In the beginning, is there a comma there? There's a wee comma there, you know, but they haven't painted it in black. In the beginning, the upspringing, before the tree, the acorn, before the acorn kernel. All depends how you say it, innit? See them wee commas. Young boys don't learn about that in school no more. You need them wee commas. The boy didn't put the wee bit of black paint in that one. Luna! She's disappearing again. As well, I'm going to... See that lead? I'll strangle her around her neck. That's all I'll do with it. Luna! Sorry, I thought she was up in there. I'm a wee Becky, I reckon. Am I in the wrong that time? Oh, we get a wee Becky. You need to get down to the water now and get cooled off again. Does Diesel want 2 Beckies? Diesel at least 2. Alright, Luna, we'll get you another one. Becky's all round here. Becky's all round. Some poetry here, I tell you. No need to go to a library. Everything's here. Bird song. Bird song, we comma. So much bird song. A Belgium lace of notes, tethered together, cross-stitched in harmony, hemmed and hung about the treetops. See when these ones write poets, did they just come out that one line, or do they add in a wee bit, you know? You know when you do a wee sketch of a building, you might get the rubber and rub out 2 or 3 bits and move your lines around. They do the same, or you wouldn't pay for that, would you? If you could buy that for it, I'm saying that, they got it done on a stone. That costs money. Now if we're going to read all these poetry now, we're going to back where we started. But you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. I've got a wee poppies left down here. Somebody set fire to them. Ah, you get that. Luna, hold on. Here, when I hear water, I know I have reached home. When I hear birdsong, I know I'm not alone. I'm alone all the time. That's why I won't come near me. We're going to go down here and up this wee path and back that way. Luna! Come on, Luna Tiggy! I'm out with 2. And apart from Diesel, I would be on my own. Sometimes I hear the bells and still on my own. I never see her, Diesel. We will remember them. Irish Guards, Royal Irish Regiment, Royal Enniskillen Fusiliers, Royal Irish Rifles, Princess Victoria, the Royal Irish Fusiliers and Colonels, or what do you call them things, Connacht Rangers, Prince of Wales, Leinster Regiment, Royal Canadians, Royal Munster Fusiliers, Royal Dublin Fusiliers, and those who served in the Royal Navy Air Service, Royal Flying Corps and the Royal Air Force. Lena! God, I'll tell you, she's doing some running. So maybe that there's a wee place to just ball to have sing hymns and stuff. A wee outdoor church, remember? We will remember them, the 4th Royal Irish Dragoon Guards, 5th Royal Irish Lancers, 6th Enniskillen Dragoons, 8th the King's Royal Irish Hussars. Hussars not a word used very often. North Irish Horse, South Irish Horse, and those who served in the Royal Navy and the Royal Marines. Now, why is she gone hyper now for? It's right down there now, like, it's all these wee young trees. We'll get back to the old ones now. This hassle. Now, I was just wondering, whenever they done this, I can't see them spending money like a stones. Maybe this is when they purchased the land as well. So the land and the stones all came in. Oh, look at these swing up there. Not a quite wee tree for a swing, but tell you what, if you're swinging out, you break it off the ground. I've been tempted to have a go on that, you know. Shadow Dance 1. River water runs, rainwater falls, beyond counting toes and heels dance on the green sward. 1,000 leaves, 1,000 shadows, wind blows into 100 harmonies. Sam Burnside, he writes everything, so he does. I wonder how he got to get to do them all. Like, I tell you what, my legs wouldn't reach that. You have to go up the hill first. This could be dangerous. That there is the highest swing I've ever been on in my life there. Thing is, you can get on it, but you get off it. I'm not going to risk it. It's tree strong enough, but the slide, you have to try to jump up and let go. Hang on, what's the wee man did? I'm going to jump up and let go here. It has to be done. You have to. Diesel, move! Over there, Diesel, over there. You don't know about Jim trying to purse me! They're trying to purse me faster! You're like, I'm gonna give up here, like, I'm gonna give up. There's no fun to be had, is there? No fun to be had for me. It's okay for you eating rabbit shite and stuff. I go to have a wee swing and you all sit down and protest. Come on now. Then it's just worried who's going to take her home to get fed. That's all she's worried about. She doesn't want me hurting myself. No, but if I swing that now, it's going to be like that tyre. You know what, pet? There's nothing else down there now. There's nothing else down there. Come on this way now. We'll go back and look at the. You know what? Come on ahead. We're around the river. Come on this way. We'll go this way because this is a quiet part of the wood. We'll just go on around the river again. That's where they played with the wee stick. It's going to be a long video. I haven't got time to edit them. I can't be expected to look after that thing there, like. It takes a full-time job and edit videos. And people say, oh, shite music and all the rest. Yeah, well, these people don't try doing it themselves, like. The BBC, they would have a whole department doing this. 5-star hotels and everything for accommodation overnight. Didn't think it was a size today. I wouldn't intend coming here. I just wonder if the battery's still going on the phone. The new bridge, allowing that history's chance and our customs did divide us, let us now make good use of such a bridge. Let us join us and the other. 40,000 boards over running water, uniting failing fields, well braced for peace, soundly decked for friendship. Hath them to join us, not divide us. Some words I don't even remember learning how to spell them at school, yet I don't say them. That's us now, back at the start. We went up them steps there. So originally you would come down the steps on one side and up the other side to the lay-by. A man dies twice, that's where we started. Come on this way now, boys and girls. That's a wee bit of land we went down. Come on this way now. I sat down for about 15 minutes. These had a wee bit of grass and Luna just did her usual disappearance. No, this way here, we'll go up the corner. He wants a drink, but look, it's down the steep banking again. Diesel! We'll go up this corner. Luna! Diesel! Diesel's getting caught, he can't turn around. Diesel! Up! He's getting stuck. Hold on, I'll come to you, Ian. Diesel, hold on. Luna, don't you make courage when you go down. Diesel! Up! Hold on, I'll help you. Hold on. Finally! I'll tell you the long times you jump 6-foot fences. I'll tell you jump 6-foot fences. I can't get out of there. But Diesel needs to learn his limits. Maybe the last time he got down at rubber, he was able to jump at that. I say he could jump it if he had a bit of a run, but he's nowhere to run. He wants a drink. We're down this corner again, where they're playing with the sticks. It's only down here. Is that a hot spot there, is it? It's just down here, Diesel. We're down here and we get a wee drink down this corner. I'm holding this phone down by my side, like I do the GoPro now. Fed up holding it, and just hope that it's getting the right picture. I will say one thing about the phone, battery lasts a lot longer. GoPro goes through the power and the batteries. But then the GoPro's doing more frames a second. I can't get this phone to do any more frames a second without turning up the stabilizer. See, Leonard's okay down this part. Down with the older trees and all that and the bluebells, he's okay here. Some energy, but I don't see no rabbit poo. He's run onto that corner now to get a drink. Yeah, she's going in now. She remembers anyway. One of my neighbours says she had a collie nose. He's a farmer. Collie, a smart dog, he says. It depends what you use the smartness for. She's using her smartness for looking for wildlife. It's not such a good thing. So a lot of people steer always try and guess what the other half is. I've heard springers and everything else like, but it's definitely a bit of colour. There's more than that, isn't it? So our parents must have been crossed, our grandparents must have been crossed. We'll get Diesel down here now for a wee drink. You want a wee drink of water, Diesel? Go down now, get a wee drink of water, pet. Atta boy. I'm not throwing sticks this time, I'm just going to sit here and let them do their own thing. Because she was going hyper the last time. She wasn't. Ugh. I'm taking it easy this time, you just have a wee walk around. Diesel just likes a wee curry off. Luna's waiting for me to throw something. Don't want to see. I imagine she will go on as far as her tummy herself if I've been encouraged. Did you get a wee drink of water, Luna? Did you get a wee drink, did you, honey? don't think she's been too far. She looks pretty dry. Maybe wee Luna, she can go on anywhere. I suppose eating more grass. He likes the grass. If he'd eat the grass, I'd get her a wee stick. But he'll probably stop eating then, you see. A wee stick like that there, that's too small. I'll probably sink. I'll probably sink, Luna. Luna, there's a stick shortage. There's a stick shortage. Ah, there's a sink, pet. Oh, you got it! Luna got it! She doesn't have to get wet all over. It's not warm enough for that, isn't it, not, pet? You just want a wee paddle on the side. It's not the Luna, don't bite me hand! Fish is this? Oh, she looks cute, but doesn't she? The stones are right wee size, like them out the side. It's nice when you get like a wee gravel bottom. I don't know if you eat that there now, pet, there's very few sticks left. We'll have to wait till the autumn. I've got the big boy coming down the river now. Big Loch Ness monster. But what do you do with a stick? I can't throw it if you don't give it to me. Why does she have to be so vicious? She needs to learn to share. I mean, she wants to play with other dogs and all. She can't play like that. She can't snap of them. She needs to be able to share. Oh, she's completely soaked now. Oh, it's getting smaller, pet. If you chew it any more, it'll be very little for you to fetch. What a length out there now. Luna, don't bite me hand! Don't bite me hand! You be gentle! Gentle! No, no! Gentle! Gentle! Now some wee weird, I'll grab a stick and look at that there, she got that wee tiny thing. And it's about the hand for sure. These won't really fight that. It'll be smaller than his mouth. There, Luna! Right there! She's past the stick. Luna, the stick's behind you! Luna, there's a stick! Stick! Ah, you passed it! There, go on! Ah, Luna! She's floating away down the river. We need to get some proper wee floaty toys, don't we? Big, bright yellow things and all. That's it now, boys and girls, that's it. Not ahead now. No, she's going to go hyper again. We'll get some proper wee toys. You get them for the shop and stuff. Needs to be yellow and bright and easy seen. Well, we'll probably just end up adding more plastic to the oceans. I'm just thinking, is he going to get out down here? Where's the easiest bit for him to get out there? Diesel. Diesel, I'll give you a wee push up here. Up you go, Diesel. Up, 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 up. Diesel. Diesel. You're up now, pet. Up you go. Up you go, Luna. Diesel. Up, up. Atta boy. Let's give her a wee push up. Luna! Come on. That's it now. Are you going to chase, Luna? Oh, we're back to the wee black flies again. Funny how they just hover around about this part. We're going to head up now to the bit that I knew was here. I wouldn't expect to come down here today. But this has worked out better for us than Irvy Wood with Diesel. He doesn't have to be on the lead. There's a wee bit of wind down here again. There's no wind up at the top. There's no wind before you come on. It's just this one wee part here, there's a wee breeze. Might be a bad place to put a wee bench in there. That bench and then somebody died, is it? Alright, somebody died. Hi Luna! One this way now, honey. She's done some running today. Showing off, so she is a wee diesel. That must get mucky in there. See, everybody walks up here. Must be a wee mucky spot. She's in the middle of them brambles there now, like. That's how she loses her bells. Let's back out again. Luna, I'm on this way now, pet. It's not often you get like a wee seating table like that, is it? Right next to a stream. You know what that might be? I wonder if that's for boys with binoculars. Because I think about picnicking somewhere like this here, is that people go to leave rubbish behind. But if you had a wee pair of binoculars, don't worry for your legs out, you see. That might be somewhere just for binoculars. Must be something worth looking at over in that banking. Lena, I'm on! She's a hand, isn't she? Diesel, all the wee bluebells again. Luna! See, like they barbed wire fences. You think when the Woodland Trust will buy these places, they would take down them boundary fences belonging to farmers. It's all the barbed wires lying down piled up. Like, it can't be good for wildlife. You sometimes wonder when the farmers sell these places, so when they don't come with a wee pair of pliers and roll up some of that barbed wire and take it with them. Or same with steel gates and stuff. Because they're never used. And they could use them somewhere else in the farm. She's down there, she got up herself, pet. Me and you go on. Diesel will catch up. Oh, this is over there now. See, I don't always understand about the Woodland Trust. I know they want particular type of trees, but if you leave a bit of land on its own, it will fill up with trees. So you think they just don't plant any trees anywhere. Let the trees self-seed. If the wrong tree grows, then you can remove it. Should let nature do its thing. I should have brought a wee bar of chocolate or something today. I didn't know walking all this. Lena! Lena! She wants to go with all that hedging all over there. Lena, man! He's over there now. When we came down, there was less hassle. She's spending time around the riverbank. I don't think Dale's ever been out for a 2-hour walk in his life. But he's doing okay. I was going to go in the caravan this weekend, but when I heard wee Diesel was here, I thought, well, I might as well take the wee man out. Price of fuel too. Fuel's gone back up again. 173. It's got now back up to 180. My car now, in this weather, today, my car's done over 60 miles a gallon coming here. So this weekend so far she's done about 62 miles a gallon average. The run we did yesterday and the run we're doing today. If I was in the caravan, about 34 miles a gallon. So I'm actually spending a lot less fuel this year than what other years. Other years I went away the weekend, you put £20 of fuel in. I'll probably spend about £8 this weekend, £10 this weekend. Going away three times, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. See, you think the farmer sold us off, you think I might take them gates with him? Because Woodland Trust are not going to use it. Oh, that boy's there, look. That's left from the farm days there for the cattle. No water in it now. Water's turned off. Oh, a wee bit of water coming out of it. That's what was in the pipe. But you see, even the like of that fitting, if you're a farmer, that wee fitting there could be a tenner like. You'd think you'd want to take it half, wouldn't you? It's doing no good there now. Same when shops closed down. You think all these shops are closed down. Half of them don't take the shelves out. They don't take their sign off the front. You think you'd want all your stuff back. There's another wee trough there. It's always handy. You don't really need water here now for these boys and girls. That one's turned off too. But like, there's a couple of connectors there, like. Looks like them two. Looks like there's an odd connector. Why is that one like that? That's funny, isn't it? It's like part of it's there. Must have changed the connector at one time. There's an electric cable there. Why would they have an electric cable down here? That's a branch. It's a branch. I'm sure it must have cost the farmer a bit putting the day to run water into these fields. But a lot of farmers don't want the cattle drinking river water no more. That looks like that's an old lane, doesn't it? It looks to me like there would have been no, it's hard to know. It's just a boundary there. Might have been a wee bit of a lane there back in this day. Wasn't very wide. This wasn't up here. It's starting from about here to there. A wee bit of a lane going up there. Nah, it's probably going back to potato farming times and all that. Maybe that's where they ran the water down. So it even been in this lane here one time we just turned on it. Get the top of this hole here, I'm going to stop the phone. Sometimes fires can be too, that's why we came down, we're going off here now to the right. Fires sometimes get too big, and then if something goes wrong, corrupt the fire, you lose all your video. Hasn't happened on the phone yet, but it happens with the GoPro sometimes. Thing overheats. The phone's been going on this last hour and a half, and it overheats, and then it goes corrupt. Oh, it's just sloughing now. This is just for the riverbank now. Hopefully. Hold on a minute, boys, I gotta stop and start this again. Hold on. Hey boys and girls, 60% battery left on this phone. I had Sony phones and all before. LG, I used to love the LG phone for video, but battery wouldn't last that long. I used to be able to change the batteries on one of my phones. I bought a couple of spare batteries, but the phone itself would overheat. But that wee spot on there, you see, it's not handy there. It looks pretty deep right enough. Gets deep very quick. Have you know wee desert island beach next to the river? That gets deep very quick. Is there sink in the bottom, is it, Diesel? Are we the sink in the bottom? Diesel's swimming out there now, he's swimming. Let the water run off him. If you put them on your car roof, there'll be enough water coming off them to wash the car. You ever go inside them caves there, sometimes you see the water pouring through them. That's what you like. Oh, rascal, come on. Up we go again now. Nothing like a nice soaked pub covered in sand. That's what I was expecting today when I came here. Wash like this here, on this part of the wood. Just more or less fishermen keeping it open by walking along. And there was one wee bit of field in the middle. And there's another wee lane takes you up the top of the car park. So if we want to go back to the car, we could go that way. And if we go straight on, it goes into the entrance where I parked the car, but it's got a different name and there's rabbits at it, so it means I have to put her on the lead then. What's I'll do? I should be tired by that time anyway. So that's a wee bit I done with her the last time now. But sometimes you think it'd be nice if they would grow some crops there, but don't harvest it. Just come on and plant some crops and let wildlife take over it. Let all the flies eat it and stuff. And wee corn crick, he needs a wee bit of corn, doesn't he, to nest on. But the combine harvester kills them. So plant a wee bit of corn, but don't harvest it. Makes you wonder where the corn crick used to nest before men became farmers, started planting corn. They must have nested in something natural before corn. That post over there, there's a wooden post there. I think that's where the path goes up now, because you walk past it quite easy. So whenever you come in at the start, the lane I come down, you can go to the left, you can go to the right. If you come to the right, it brings you out here in the middle. You'd miss that very easily, wouldn't you? And like once you go through that, it's not overgrown. It looks overgrown there, but once you pass it, because of the trees, the lane's clear. You see some people are walking down it, but the lane widens out, it's gravel. But the wee path's not well worn as this. This one's worn more, the one I'm on. A couple of bluebells that side of the path too. They must get pretty wet in there. It's got them wee wet type plants. You see the piles of trees planted on the far side. They're trying to save that banking from caving in. I think some of the trees have already fell into the river. They haven't got grown to save it. You know, the water's running down that river the last 10,000 years since the last ice age. And instead it hasn't got much wider in that 10,000 years, and now all the sides have been taken away. All the floods. Diesel! Here's a wee spot to get down to the river, a wee rocky bit. This looks a nice wee bit here, Diesel. Look, that's a handy wee spot there, pet. See that wee log, yeah, that's the type of thing I could sit on there, you know. That tree there, in fact, it's freezing there. Up there was warm. Oh, up that part of the trees warm, it down this freezing. See, they tried to save the banking here with these poles as well. So they must have had something here, a straw or something maybe. So I wonder if this tree fell or was this tree pushed on here? Help save this banking. Oh, I'll sit down here now, boys and girls. I should have brought something to eat, Luna. Yeah, you've got treats, I've got nothing. Are you enjoying being out with Diesel today? For what you've seen of him, like, stuck on the brambles? Or you bum snuffing, Diesel? I don't know, she might not want bum snuffing. Oh, Luna doesn't really mind, like. Don't be eating nothing now. Alex is eating. She cannot help but eat. She cannot help. It's just like a waste of spoon. Luna, God knows what she's eating, like. Well, we're gonna, if you eat something, we're going to go. I'm watching you. Stop eating, will you? Mom, I had to go. Luna's messing up again. Always Luna. No, but all the boys will go down and write poetry. I go down, oh, I'm stressed. I'm under stress. Can't relax with Luna. That's all full of bluebells between them trees up that hill. Packed with them. Wee bluebells on each side of the path. Come on, Luna. But you can see the difference between the two sides of the park. This side here is all ups and downs and rocks. And this is why farmers didn't farm here. It wasn't suitable for farming. While the other bit, it's all flat fields. Farmers cleared the trees away for grazing. Oh, I like fences, like I say, that one's gone there. There's a wee bit of skill involved, no nails. Although they have put nails on it, but technically speaking, they don't need nails. They put nails on there. But it's a nice the way they do it. As long as it doesn't move, they can really do it making the socket a wee bit deeper. There's a wee bit of skill involved in that. There's put a wee point on it, like even. But it's nice to do a fence like that. You don't see it very often. Then again, if I was doing that, I'd put a wee nail on the bottom. I wouldn't put a nail on top, because the water now lies in there and it cracks. I'd put a wee nail on the bottom, you wouldn't see it. The water sheds off better. You see that's cracked there because they put the nail on. That's what you're supposed to do, carve it down a wee bit. So these boys, whoever done that doesn't have the proper skill. Maybe it's the first time to do it, but I've seen it done really well. Yeah, it's all rotted away. Thick with bluebells. I don't see many wee insects on them. You don't see many flies and all. Do the bluebells do you any good? I wonder, apart from look pretty. Some big thick bunches there, aren't there? Look how thick them bunches are. I'll get more videos next year, bluebells. I haven't been out much. Start new medication and stuff. Sleepy and all that, tired. Long COVID, diesel prices, Luna the lunatic. So I haven't been away as many places. So next year we'll do wee bluebell tours every weekend, get away somewhere with bluebells. Hopefully Luna might be a wee bit slower. Apparently between 1.5 and 3 for adolescents. She could be about 3 that's next year, maybe starting to wise up a bit. Get some nice photographs for her, something in the bluebells. But it's funny too how they haven't cut the grass here. The other side, the grass is trimmed with the path is. They haven't done the harm on this side at all. This side is just left wild. That does any harm on it. Does me grand. Because not everybody would come here. Last time I was here it was really mucky. Diesel's going on again. Oh, Diesel likes the water. Oh, the wee lunatic. Oh, wait, Luna. Is Luna going into the water? Oh, you're losing out there, pet. You want to go after wildlife. Come on, this way now. I said the wee path went straight on one time, but all that stuff's fell down on it. You see that wee gapping on there, but it's going round this way now. Luna! Now if I mind rightly, when we come round here now, there's a path starts climbing up the hill. And if we were to go up that path, it should take us back to where we came into this wood to start, near that spot. And if we go on, it brings us out the proper end as we should have went down at the start, instead of down the little lane. But we passed rabbit country. And we'll see now, there should be a path turning off here to the left hand side and then heads back to the river again. There's steps going up all the way now. So if we went up them steps now, that would take us back, but where's the path going down the other way now? But it's not there. Luna! Thought the path should be a path turn off now. Now we're forced up. Luna's, there should have been a path going to the left, you know. Why have we not got to the left? Well, I thought we should have went straight on that gap. People mustn't be walking it no more. There's no path up there, like. We're missing part of this wood out, pet. I want to see if we can find it. So we have a path going off to the left here. It wouldn't be there, would it? See that trees fell down? Nobody walked down away. Luna! Let me see if we go down here to the left.